Good morning, first graders. Today I'm at school. I'm cleaning up. Doesn't look like I'm cleaning up. It looks like I'm making a mess, doesn't it? But I'm cleaning up and getting ready for your next learning packets and making a variety of other things too. But today we're going to do our math, and I'm going to video myself, so we'll see how well this goes. Okay, today for this lesson, you need this sheet that says Class Activity 7-3 at the top, or you could say at the bottom it says page 205, and on the back is page 206. So go get that and a pencil and get your orange clock and come on back to me. All right, here we go. So we are going to get started telling time by the hour. If you're not sure how to do that, you can watch the video from yesterday again, which really helps us practice. Now today, boys and girls, when you look at this sheet, it says, read the clock, write the time on the digital clock. So when we look at a clock, remember we have to look at the shorter hand first, that's the hour hand, and then the minute hand afterwards. For example, on our orange clock, I look at the shorter hour hand first and then the minute hand. Remember, if the minute hand points up at the 12, that says o'clock. It means 0 minutes after the hour. Okay, so right now we have o'clock for a minute hand. What hour is it? There you go. If you said 10, you're right. So it's 10 o'clock on this clock. We're going to look over at our paper now and see what time it is. We're still practicing our o'clocks, our time on the hour. So we look at our shorter hand first. What is it pointing to? If you said 5, you're right. So this says 5 o'clock. So here in our digital, we're going to write 5. It's hard to write and video at the same time. 5 o'clock. Then we're going to go to number 2. Number 2 looks just like my orange clock right now. What time is it on my orange clock? If you said 10 o'clock, you're correct. So let's write it. Ready? 10 o'clock. I'm going to have you do numbers 3 and 4 by yourself. Then push play again and we'll move on down. Here we go. On the bottom it says draw the hour hand on the clock to show the time. Now remember, when we're drawing hands, we're just drawing straight lines. We're not going to draw pointy arrows, because when we draw pointy arrows, sometimes they point this way, sometimes they point that way, sometimes they get a little crooked or too big, so we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to draw a nice straight line for our hands on our clock. And most clocks are actually like that. If we look up at our clock at school, right now, it is almost 10 o'clock. You can see that long minute hand is almost the 12, and you can see that the short hour hand is almost the 10. It's moving there as we speak. The red hand that's going around is the second hand. Every minute, the second hand goes all the way around the clock one time. That's 60 seconds. So it's almost 10 o'clock as I make this video. Let's go back. All right. So if we want this clock to say 6 o'clock, we need our hour hand to point to the 6. So I'm going to take my pencil and put it on the middle circle, and I'm going to draw a short line down to the 6. I want it to be shorter than the minute hand. No pointy arrows, just a straight line. Let's do one more together and then I'll let you finish on your own. This one we want to say 9 o'clock. So I have o'clock already. That's my long minute hand. Now I need a short hour hand. Point it right at the 9. Okay? Do your best job. I notice you can see my scratches. I was trimming bushes the other day and I have lots of scratches on my hand and my wrist. All right, turn it over when you're done. I need you to finish these by yourself. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Then turn it over. It says, fill in the numbers on the clock. Choose an hour time, draw the hands to show the time, and write the time. So you know how to write the numbers on the clock. You're going to follow this. So at the top you'll write 12. And then you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to Then choose a time, and you're going to write that time down here. Maybe you'll write 8 o'clock. If you write 8 o'clock, draw your hands to show 8 o'clock. If you choose 2 o'clock, draw your hands to show 2 o'clock. You decide. Then show your paper to a grown-up and make sure that you got it correct. Have fun, boys and girls. I'll see you next time.